Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The branch of biology concerned with the relations between organisms and their environment. The environment as it relates to living organisms. It changed the ecology of the island. The branch of biology concerned with the relations between organisms and their environment. The branch of biology concerned with the relations between organisms and their environment. The science that studies living organisms. The science that studies living organisms. All the plant and animal life of a particular region. Characteristic life processes and phenomena of living organisms. The biology of viruses. The area in which something exists or lives. The totality of surrounding conditions. He longed for the comfortable environment of his living room. The branch of ecology that studies ancient ecology. The branch of ecology that studies ancient ecology. Growing or occurring in many parts of the world. A small concavity. An enclosure that is set back or indented. Ecology, the status of an organism within its environment and community, affecting its survival as a species. A position particularly well suited to the person who occupies it. He found his niche in the academic world. A following of one thing after another in time. Acquisition of property by descent or by will. The action of following in order. Ecology, the gradual and orderly process of change in an ecosystem brought about by the progressive replacement of one community by another until a stable climax is established. A group of people or things arranged or following in order. A succession of stalls offering soft drinks. A sophisticated person who has traveled in many countries. Growing or occurring in many parts of the world. A cosmopolitan herb. Of worldwide scope or applicability. An issue of cosmopolitan import. Composed of people from or at home in many parts of the world, especially not provincial in attitudes or interests. His cosmopolitan benevolence impartially extended to all races and to all creeds. Of or relating to a disease, or anything resembling a disease, constantly present to greater or lesser extent in a particular locality. Diseases endemic to the tropics. Originating where it is found. Endemic folkways. A disease that is constantly present to a greater or lesser degree in people of a certain class or in people living in a particular location. A plant that is native to a certain limited area. It is an endemic found only this island. Native to or confined to a certain region. The islands have a number of interesting endemic species. A social or business relationship. Many close associations with England. The process of bringing ideas or events together in memory or imagination. Conditioning as a form of learning by association. A formal organization of people or groups of people. A relation resulting from interaction or dependence. Flints were found in association with the prehistoric remains of the bear. Chemistry. Any process of combination, especially in solution, that depends on relatively weak chemical bonding. Ecology. A group of organisms, plants and animals, that live together in a certain geographical region and constitute a community with a few dominant species. The act of consorting with or joining with others. You cannot be convicted of criminal guilt by association. The state of being connected together as in memory or imagination. His association of his father with being beaten was too strong to break. Ecology. A group of interdependent organisms inhabiting the same region and interacting with each other. A district where people live, occupied primarily by private residences. Agreement as to goals. The preachers and the bootleggers found they had a community of interests. Ecology. A group of interdependent organisms inhabiting the same region and interacting with each other. A group of nations having common interests. They hoped to join the NATO community. A group of people having a religion, ethnic, profession, or other particular characteristic in common. He was well known throughout the Catholic community. A group of people living in a particular local area. The team is drawn from all parts of the community. Common ownership. They shared a community of possessions. Ecology. The process by which a plant or animal becomes established in a new habitat. Ecology. The status of an organism within its environment and community, affecting its survival as a species. Ecology. The gradual and orderly process of change in an ecosystem brought about by the progressive replacement of one community by another until a stable climax is established. The persons, or committees or departments etc., who make up a body for the purpose of administering something. He quickly became recognized as a member of the establishment. An organization founded and united for a specific purpose. The cognitive process of establishing a valid proof. Ecology. The process by which a plant or animal becomes established in a new habitat. The act of forming or establishing something. It was the establishment of his reputation. Any large organization. A public or private structure, business or governmental or educational, including buildings and equipment for business or residence. Ecology. A community of organisms where each member is eaten in turn by another member. Ecology. A community of organisms where there are several interrelated food chains. Ecology. A hierarchy of food chains with the principal predator at the top. Each level preys on the level below. Ecology. A community of organisms where there are several interrelated food chains. Ecology. Of a lake or other body of water rich in nutrients and subject to eutrophication.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.